Donald Trump over the last couple of weeks hasn't shown a lot of interest in really being president with his final days, but today as we record this, it is the final day. And what is he gonna be doing in addition to watching Fox News? Well, apparently he's gonna be doing some pardons. We've been waiting, we got through the weekend without them, and now is the last day to just slip it as he goes out the door. The size and precise composition of the list is still being determined, but it's expected to be at least 60 pardons and commutations, also computations, and perhaps more than 100. Now, who's on the list? We know a few suspected names. And the first, the one you're obviously thinking of is Lil Wayne. Yes, Lil Wayne is apparently, no, seriously, he's apparently on the list. He's among those reportedly expected to receive a pardon or clemency. I hadn't known this, but in December 2019, he pled guilty just last month too, in December 2019, possessing a loaded gold-plated handgun when his charter jet landed in Miami. He faces up to 10 years in prison. Seems like a lot.
Like a lot. Like, did he then storm the Capitol with that? Like 10 years, really? Like, I wanna know if those insurrectionists are facing that same time. It seems ridiculous, but also good on Lil Wayne. You know, we were all judging him. He knew exactly what he was doing by endorsing Trump. Yeah, hey.
Yeah, I know, like I like to think that a lot of the audience, has an idea of what my values are, what I would stick to. If I was facing 10 years, I'd endorse whoever that you tell me got to endorse. 10 years in prison, I'm not made for 10 years in prison. I'm not made for 10 consecutive minutes in prison. So I'll endorse whoever you want, but thankfully I don't have to. So I'm okay with that one. Others that are potential pardons, we have names that I honestly had forgotten. Sheldon Silver, former assembly speaker in New York, on corruption charges. Sholem Weiss is facing 835 years for a variety of white collar crimes, I believe, and assume that that's the largest sentence ever for, racketeering, fraud, all those sorts of things that they do. And so those I'm not super surprised by. These are people that hypothetically he might have known or worked with in New York, and they did the sorts of powerful, rich, white guy crime that he doesn't think you should get in trouble for. So I don't find these to be particularly surprising.
No, and in fact, the number of pardons and commutations is actually less than other presidents throughout history, but other presidents generally, there's like a brother in there somewhere, like the Clintons, there's personal favors. But usually they're also like someone who has been proven innocent by DNA evidence, but is still on death row, or other or nonviolent drug possession, etc. And instead, Trump's been also spending his last days murdering the people on death row, putting more people to death than any president in the last, 100 years or so or more. So yeah, it's what you would expect. The other thing that I'm like is that I'm just like, how is this not illegal? Is that apparently it's not illegal to lobby on behalf of the person you want out of prison, or to be whose sentence you want commuted, or whose crimes you want absolved or whatever, or pardoned. And that's insane to me. Like, you can, not just that you can lobby, but you can pay money. You can
give money.
I think you can just straight up give money. Once again, the thing that we have to do, in addition to all the things we have to do to Trump-proof our democracy, is make that illegal.
Yeah, and it's terrible when that's happening with Trump. It's terrible also when it's happening with literally anyone else. Yeah, you should definitely be able to lobby. Like, that's the only way that it's probably gonna come. But like, the fact that you can give money is insane. The fact that you can just pardon your friends, just like the fact that you can pardon someone who helped to cover up your crimes. That's a lot about this is insane. A lot about this is insane. And so we don't have a lot of information about who's gonna be on the list. It's gonna be a lot of names, and it's gonna be wild. Like, this is our last day with Trump as president, and everyone needs to ready themselves for some insane name. Are you sure that Tiger King isn't gonna be on that list? Are you actually sure? You need to look deep within yourself on this final day, because like, all of our naivete should have been burned away by now. I know I still have some, but like, I don't know who he might end up pardoning today, and I'm worried it's gonna be out of this world. But
oh yeah, there's gonna be like, we're talking Weinstein, Cosby, like the more P words you grabbed, the better. He's gonna be pardoning people who are safer in jail. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's the level of crime that they have committed. And yeah, it is very much though a who's who of like all, like look at the crimes. The crimes have something very, very something in common, which is either they crimed on behalf of the Republican Party, they are Republicans themselves, or on behalf of Wall Street. So let's just remember, when we talk about the swamp, when we talk about corruption, and when the right lobs that at Democrats, obviously they're not looking themselves in the damn mirror.
Yeah. Look, I think if I can make one prediction, I think posthumous Epstein. I think because they're very unfair. He's a guy, gets to be a guy. When you're wealthy, they let you do it. Probably not, but are you 100% sure?
For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.